This is a continuation of the video that I did earlier. Uh, yeah, I don't know what happened. The video just stopped. I don't know what happened, but I think I ran out of memory. Is what it was. It's been a few days since I did that, but I'm still kind of irritated about it, man, because I love my country. You know, I did a lot of things that I probably didn't want to do. Definitely don't want to remember them. You know. Anyway, the battlefield just isn't a nice place, and it sucks. You know, here's why. It's not the torment that you go through there. Okay, it's not being captured, not being captured home. It's not being tortured by them. Okay. At the end of the day, when you come home, everything's nice and calm, nice and easy. You start to think. In fact, a lot of people probably uh, know this, or what I'm about to say, know this already while they're there. Okay, because I sure did. I realized what I was doing for my country is an awesome thing. You know, there's a dilemma though. You know, people choose, like it or not, they choose to stay where they are. Sometimes it's like check me out. I'm a creature habit. You know, I would stay uh, in a bad place in a bad situation, and here's why. Change is scary. Any kind of change, because it's unknown. You see what I mean? It's undependable. It's unpredictable. It's new. You don't know anything about it because it's new. So uh, it just matters on how scary that change is. But it's still scary because it's still unpredictable. When when you're on the battlefield, yeah, it's change is deadly. So you look for those changes. Yeah, when you look for the changes, it's about the similarities, obviously. You know, but here's what I noticed. And maybe I'm just a dumbass, or maybe I was getting soft. Definitely not getting soft. I'm the meanest motherfucker that ever ran across this planet. You can ask anybody that knows. You can ask anybody that knows me. I am not a nice guy. Most people to me, they're a target. That's all they are. They mean nothing to me. Their life means nothing to me. Boy, the other day found out that his life meant very, very little to me. Fortunately, he found out the hard way that his life didn't mean anything. Not to me. I don't ask much out of this world. I did my bit for God and country. I asked for nothing in return. When the government took my money, okay, fine. The DOD didn't want to recognize me. Okay, fine. I knew what I was getting myself into when I signed on. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I knew what I was doing when I was 18 years old. I knew what I signed up for. So we had to work out our own retirement plan. Still didn't, when they took it all from me, I didn't give a fuck. Never have, really. One thing I don't bitch about is what the government owes me. Because the government don't owe me a goddamn thing. I knew what I was getting myself into then. I knew what I was getting myself, I knew this time. I knew the day that was coming when I would retire. I knew I had to make it on my own. I fucked up. Man, simple as that. Whether it was intentional, whether somebody else caused it, is no difference. Here's what I was getting at earlier. I'm sorry, I got a billion things running through my head today, and I got a motorcycle, getting together. Got a go-kart getting together. Got an ATV getting together. Trying to put a fucking welder together. I got so many goddamn projects. And then there's the property. I got to take care of the property too. So my day is like chaos at best. Kind of way. I love it too though because it beats the fuck out of sitting there watching TV. I don't see how somebody can sit there and watch TV all that for hours and hours and hours. I really don't. Yeah. I definitely like working with my hands. I definitely love my guns. I definitely love my little arsenal, and we'll just leave it at that. But here's what I learned. There's a saying goes, a warrior prays for peace. When somebody says that to somebody, they think automatically, no, we don't. Warriors, what the fuck does a warrior pray for peace for? The warrior doesn't want to do his job. He will. He will do his job. And he'll do his job to the best of his ability. A warrior loves his country. A warrior fights for you. A warrior fights so you don't have to go over there or over here, wherever the case may be, and fight. He wants you to stay home. He wants you to enjoy your life. He wants you to enjoy the rights that are American rights. That part came out wrong. I don't know. Our rights, if you ever bother to read the Constitution, are very, very valuable. What pisses me off to this day, to no end, this is why people don't mean shit to me. They don't know what their rights are. They have no idea that the cops are fucking traitors. Every time they break a law, every time they harass you, every time they beat you, every time they manufacture a fucking ticket, every time they want to fucking pull you over and give you a fucking ticket, every time they overcharge the goddamn ticket, as in, if you did one thing, you did 15 others. Nah, it's one goddamn thing. I was speeding. I didn't endanger nobody, this and that, whatever. Just because I was speeding, this is hypothetical. Just because I was speeding doesn't mean I endangered 15,000 people. Just because I ran a red light or a stop sign don't mean I'm guilty of a whole bunch of other shit. Every time they search a car and put drugs in that car, and I've seen this happen, I've seen cops plant drugs in people's homes. I've seen them illegally enter homes. Case in point, Gainesville, Georgia, 30501's the zip. The city police department, their fucking detective didn't know I was out of jail. I was sitting on a fucking couch when he walked in my home, my apartment, with a bag of fucking meth in his hand. Imagine his surprise when I was pointing my gun at him. Yeah. I should have killed that cocksucker when I had the fucking chance. That's breaking and entering. That's planting fucking drugs. That's planting evidence. The apartment building that I was living in, we didn't see eye to eye very much. Matter of fact, tyrants was no less a word. The people that ran, that were there running half of the apartments through HUD, were running a program for mental health. Okay, they came up with a new program or another program for homeless people because they needed tenants for the HUD grant or whatever, however the HUD thing works, you know. But there were contract or I don't know how all that. That's above my pay grade. But I know HUD, the apartment building, and Avita, right there in Gainesville, at a Pine Cove Apartments. That's right, Pine Cove Apartments. Had me kidnapped 4 fucking times. They weaponized the police. They couldn't use county and they couldn't use state because they wouldn't have it. You cannot trespass somebody in your own goddamn fucking home. I don't give a fuck who the motherfuckers think they are. That's kidnapping. I'm in my own goddamn home. I rent that place. That's my fucking home. They trespassed me 4 fucking times. How do you get away with that shit? I dare. I got warrants out, by the way. I don't want anybody to know I got warrants out. See them guns behind me? I dare a goddamn cop to come get me. Not any cop. I want Gainesville to come down here and bring their coward motherfucking ass. Come get me, bitches. I got something for you. Trespass me again in my own fucking home. You stop licking me. No kisses. Nah. No kisses. Hey! No kisses. You too. Those are my troublemakers. You stop. God damn. Look at this shit. They think they're fucking lapdogs. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Oh, no. Come on out. You guys are fucking hot. God damn. Why don't you go swimming? Where's your ball at? Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Where's your ball? God damn it. Get off me. No. Come on out. God damn it. Come on out. You guys are like... Come on, guys. Say hi to YouTube. Goddamn dogs. They love their daddy. They love their daddy. Yeah. Come on out. All right, now. One of y'all are going to break your goddamn leg. Come on out. Hey! Oh! Oh! Bear! Ow. Ow! Oh! You do. Come on. Before you knock all my shit down. Out! Let's go. You put that down. Put it down. Bear! Bear! Give me that. He loves it. Leave it. Oh! They're like little kids, man. No, come on now. Out! You're gonna piss me off. Come on. Out. Let's go. Out! 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 Stay! That ain't gonna happen. Anyway, back to you guys. You know, every person that has had a disorderly conduct for cussing the police is illegal. They give you that disorderly conduct, violating your fucking rights. Everyone. You can walk up to a cop and cuss him like a fucking dog for no goddamn reason, and he can't do shit about it. It's called freedom of speech, baby. They are held to a higher standard. The Supreme Court ruled 2 years ago, or 3 years, something like that, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It is illegal for a police officer to give you a fucking ticket for cussing him. It's unconstitutional. And they do it daily. They do it continuously. They do it blatantly because you don't know your fucking rights. You know how many people died for them goddamn rights? The ones you don't know you have. You guys are a bunch of sorry-ass motherfuckers. You know what I went through to give you those rights? You know what I went through to make sure you kept those rights? You know how many people have died to make sure you had those rights? You know how much blood's been spilled? How many wars have we been in? Y'all want to say 2? Huh. We've been in lots. And I ain't talking about over in Pakistan, whatever. We're talking about our country. Our country was divided on itself because of these rights. You know, it disgusts me when these rights are not taught in school on a daily basis. These teachers today are helping the fucking people that are traitors to our country. I'll get that first video that I made as soon as I find it. My tablet broke and I won't turn on. I got mad and threw it. Ha! Figures right. Yeah, I took a sledgehammer to it too. I get when I get mad, things cease to exist. You know, it pains me that these people over there, they're in foreign lands. I've buried my team, or members of my team, I should say, in countries I will never get back to. I've buried members of my team in countries that would have started a war if I was there. You guys have any clues to what a warrior does? A warrior doesn't think of himself. A warrior thinks of you. A warrior loves you. A warrior puts his life on the line every day, every moment of his career. The sad part, some of these are boys and girls are 17, 18. Even worse, they're even younger in other countries. They're trying to take it away from children. I've seen children 8 years old pointing a gun at me. You know, they say that your first kill is the hardest, right? It's not. It gets so much, That's the easiest. That was the easiest for me because I just wanted to get it out of the way. As time went on, they got harder and harder. I didn't work for a particular platoon or squad or whatnot. My work was under the table. Yeah. We worked at Grand Recon. We went to different places to see what the other boys were playing with. I've been in places you wouldn't want to know. I've been in places that even the devil would not go. I've been in places that the devil was there and wouldn't step foot on that place. He passed it by. I laughed at him, called him a pussy. And he flipped me off and went the other way anyway. There are things worse than the devil. I happen to be one of them. Let me rephrase that. It used to be. The other thing I was going to say about this. Men and women, boys and girls, we're all the same. Every country I've ever been in, everywhere I've ever gone, we're all the same. We just speak different languages. We believe different things. But at the end of the day, they love their country. They love their country enough to where they stay. Just like I would. I would stay in a shitty situation, in a bad days, every day. Because change is scary. I was, let's go back to where I was. You can depend on a shitty day being a shitty fucking day. Well, that's where I am. That's where I've always been. I work from the time I wake up to the time I pass out. Sometimes I'm up 3, 4, 5 days. My mind won't shit. My mind will not slow down. I try to fall asleep. My mind's running 1,000,000 miles an hour. Won't stop. It keeps me up. So, you get up and do things. Anxiety sucks. It's just, I don't know. It does. Anxiety is terrible. But anyway, at the end of the day, the reason a warrior really doesn't want to do his job, and this is why. This is the honest to God fact. At the end of the day, they're just a man or a woman trying to make ends meet, just like us. If they don't make money, their kids don't eat, bills don't get paid. Some of these people live from hand to mouth.